Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters Hot Rods Collector Car and Muscle Car Showroom, where we own all our vehicles. We're not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this particular video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. This is where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times. We shoot between 3 and 4 per week between our 2 locations. And we never take them down because people like to see what we got going on here at Hanksters. So what kind of cars we're buying, what kind of cars we're selling. So we leave them up for you, all of our subscribers to view. Check us out on Instagram. We're going to be posting automotive related material plus sneak peeks of what's to come here when we do our video presentations and photo shoots. So we get a lot of cool cars through our showroom. Most of them American muscle cars. This particular one happens to be a trade-in we took, 2014 370 Nissan. This is the Sport Touring package, 3.7 liter V6, of course power steering, power brakes, and AC. A lot of motor shoved underneath that little hood there. So let's take a look, put the hood down and take a look around the car. Is the factory color, obviously the factory drivetrain, original motor, original transmission, you know, not what you're used to when you're looking at classic cars, being that it's, you know, a newer vehicle. Paint quality on the car is really nice. You're looking at a, I don't know the name of the factory color, but it's like a, maybe like a burnt orange color, real sharp looking color, different. Oversized rotors on the front wheels, on the back wheels as well. You got 19-inch raised forged aluminum wheels. I don't see, you'll be able to see the still photos. I don't see any curb rash there on the front. The paint condition's real nice on the car. Driver's side front fender, of course you got your Z logo here. Driver's side doors real nice. Mirrors, generally mirrors, you know, they have like chips and stuff out of them. This one's nice. It's not all chipped up or anything. Of course, you have your like polished silver door handles there. Open up the car, the window cranks down just a little bit. You have a leather interior with suede inserts, black and gray on the interior there. 7-speed automatic transmission. We do have key fobs with the vehicle, you know, unlock, lock, horn button, all that fun stuff. We will show you those in the still photos. I believe there's at least 2 with the car. We might even have 3 with them, but we'll check that out in the still photos. A little bit of tiny wear there on the driver's seat where you get in and out at, but overall the interior condition is really nice. The headliner, the leather, the suede, everything in the car. You know, the of course, the lights illuminate when you open the door. Shut the door, the window cranks back up. A little bit of rash there on the rear driver's side tire, or I'm sorry, wheel. Nothing real bad. Again, we take still photos of every wheel, so you can kind of take a close look at that. 370Z insignia there on the driver's side rear. Nissan emblem, of course, in the center. You got your dual exhaust there coming out of the lower portion of the car. Okay, so we'll pop the hatch here, show you guys the interior and the rear. There is a spare under there. There's a couple layers of carpeting. I'm not going to pull back, but, you know, if you want to throw some groceries in there or, you know, beach bags or whatever, head to the beach, you can do that. The rear window has a defroster, so that is there as well. Fuel door on the passenger side rear quarter. Pop that from the inside. Again, the rear there, passenger side wheel, it's got a little bit of rash there on the outside, nothing major. Overall, all 4 wheels are in pretty good shape on this car. Do have a little button there to unlock, and then you can open the door. Suede inserts on the door panel there. All the plastic's in good shape. Speakers in both doors. Again, leather interior, suede inserts, passenger side. You can tell the floor mats are in good shape. And of course, the carpeting underneath you know, is in good shape as well, both driver and passenger side. Bose stereo system, power windows, power door locks. We'll take a closer look at the interior when we head out on the test drive. Again, the passenger side mirror is in just as good of shape as the driver's side mirror. I don't see anything on the car. You know, it's a car that sits real low. It's a sports car, obviously, but I don't see anything on the car that would be cause for concern as far as the paint goes. Now here's the challenge. This is where, like on the front spoiler down low on these sports cars, is where you usually get, you know, it's not perfect, but there's no, you know, you can look up close again in the photos. There's nothing really here that, you know, some, you know, dents or whatever from road debris, you know, not dents, but, you know, little tiny imperfections in the front fascia, but nothing, no paint missing, nothing chipped, nothing spiderweb cracked, anything like that. You know, sports cars that sit real low, people have a tendency to want to pull them up over, you know, parking lot, those little yellow barriers at the end there, you know, but this car's in good shape. So headlights too. You know, the headlights aren't all discolored and yellowed out. That you get sometimes here in Florida from the sun. You know, the headlights are nice and clear. So I think that's it for the top portion. Let's take it out on the rack and check out the undercarriage, see what that looks like. Okay, we are underneath our 2014 370ZX. Looks good under here, right? Got some plastic up here, not much to show you. You're looking at the back of the front disc brakes, the oversized calipers, and the oversized rotors. The trans pan looks nice and dry there, nice and tight. The of course you have cats here, dual cats. Exhaust system all looks good. Doesn't look like there's any pinholes of any kind or any kind of rust from moisture seeping through. Got some plastic covering the floor pans, so I can't really tell you guys how, but the good news is, you know, this car is a sports car. It sits nice and low, okay? And you don't see the exhaust scraped, and you don't see the plastic baffles that are covering the floor pan scraped. So that's a good sign there, good indication. Drive shaft looks in good shape. Again, the exhaust in the back here looking good. Rear end looks good. Disc brakes in the rear. Looking at the back of the radial tires. Tires look good. They're not dry rotted or anything like that. Got your single muffler up here. Factory. So still got the factory exhaust on it. Good looking car. There's not very many of these on the market, so you know, it might be a good car to look at. You know, usually here at Hanksters, our trade-ins are nice because usually they come from people that have bigger collections of cars, whether it's new cars, old cars, or a mixture of cars. So we get nice low-mile Florida cars typically, or if they are northern cars, we usually get them stored in the winter, people that barely drive them. So makes it a nice place to look for newer cars as well as classic cars. But don't just take my word for it. We would invite you down or up, if you're in South Florida, to our 25,000 square foot showroom here in Daytona. You can look over this car yourself, check it out on the inside, check out the hatchback, pop the hood, check out the engine, drive it, sit in the interior, look over the interior real well. You're more than welcome to do so. That being said, we do most of our deals sight unseen. We never meet our buyers face to face. It's all done through email, pictures, photographs, videos, things like that. So we invite you here, but if you can't make it, we can certainly do a bank wire transfer or a cashier's check and get this thing heading to you wherever you might be in the country or in the world for that matter. Let's set it down on the ground, take it out in the Florida sunshine, and see how this 2014 370 Nissan runs out. Okay, we are inside our 2014 Nissan 370ZX. A lot of stuff to show you here, so let's start going through it. Power door locks. function, power windows, automatic too, driver's side and passenger side. Horn, of course. Check this out. Tilt wheel, the whole instrument panel moves. It's pretty slick. You got your paddle shifters here. If you choose to, you can put it in paddle shift mode. Digital fuel gauge, LED lights there indicating your fuel range. Temperature, you got that temp there, and tachometer in the center, of course. That works. Turn signal indicators, driver's side and passenger side. 57,637 miles. That is how many miles are on the car. Clock is functioning. Battery voltage. And that must be oil temp, I would have to assume. Start stop button. Radio. Bose speakers, which is nice. Hazard lights. Power seats. Only car I've ever seen that have them on the right side instead of the left side. Pretty cool. Power mirrors. Driver's side. Passenger side. CD player, if you can still manage to find a CD somewhere. Heated seats. We don't need that down here, but you do have that option. Thing's pretty loaded up, right? Cruise control, of course, I think. Yep. Let's see, wipers. Yeah, there we go, wipers. Yeah, cruise control in the steering wheel here. Your source button for your stereo to control that. E-brake. Cap for locking lugs. The fob we showed you earlier in the showroom. Cool. Let's drive it. Really nice tight steering on this car. Amazing response in the wheel. As far as alignment is concerned, we are good to go. No hands on the wheel, tracking perfectly straight. Acceleration on the car is fantastic. No tire vibration. No drivetrain vibration whatsoever. No flat spots in the tires. No idiot lights, warning lights on in the dash. No tire pressure. No check engine. You know, any of that stuff going on. So that's a good thing. Oh, by the way, of course the AC is blowing ice cold. We are probably sitting about 80 degrees here in Daytona today, so we have the windows up and the AC on. A lot of the cars we do test drives on, we don't get the luxury of turning on the AC because it doesn't have any. So we do windows down, but this car is nice and quiet on the inside, in the interior. The windows up, AC on. Brakes are good, no pulsation, no warped rotors. Car's nice and quick, that's 60 miles per hour. I'm not going to get any tickets today, so we'll shut it off there because we're only in a 45. But really nice pickup out of this V6. You know, it's a nice small light car. These things are highly desirable as well. If you know, we took this one in on trade and kind of poking around online, and there aren't too many available, especially with mileage this low. So it's got the red exterior and then the black interior, of course, going for it. Interior's in nice condition. AC's blowing ice cold. Mileage is low. Nice car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to put up at least 80 photos of this car, if not a couple more, and we're going to put up this video presentation we're doing for you right now. Generally on cars in our showroom at full retail price, they come with a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty, and they also come with free shipping. This car is not going to include those because in order to be price competitive with our competitors out there on a newer style car, not a classic car, we're not going to be able to include shipping and warranty because those are built-in costs we include at full retail price. And of course, if we build those cars in, Car Gurus and Auto Trader and all those other marketing publications out there that we advertise on, they don't know that it's free shipping. People are going to get turned off. So, but we can certainly ship the car anywhere, whether it's on an open carrier or an enclosed carrier. We can ship it not only anywhere in the United States, but anywhere in the world. So, and if you want a warranty, that's an option too. We can certainly sell you one. We don't make any money off the warranties, but I don't think this car really needs one. It's 57,000 miles. It's been well cared for, service records maintained, so on and so forth. So check us out. We are in Daytona Beach. We are Hanksters Hot Rods. Our website is, again, hanksters.com, and we would love to earn your business and add you to our growing customer base throughout the world.